Hi, my name is Abby Garnett, and I'm going to give my personal opinion assessing the sales organization of with regards to my dad's sales company back in Colorado, where they have been for 35 years now, family owned and ran. But also, I'm going to assess it as if it was my own company and certain things that I want to highlight in ways that I think it would make it better and things go more smoothly. So, yeah, after talking over with my dad, I learned how they use telemarketing today versus the past, and how differentiated and mass marketing works well for them, and also how relationship selling is essential to their success moving forward. Their company is known for doing things right, but is also ran by people who may be slower with modernizing the job to fit more of customers' needs. So yeah, with regards to chapter four, I looked at telemarketing, where back in the day telemarketers would work their way through cell phone directory with little to no strategy, and my dad had agreed with me that that's the same way their company started. But now with the introduction of technology, telemarketers could not only auto dial, but they can also use databases to pounce on prospects just as they sat down to watch their favorite, TV program. So, automated dialing software has made it possible to call way more people per day than it was previously. And with the introduction of social media, the internet, modernized databases, CRM integration, and marketing automation, telemarketing is no longer relied upon as a standalone resource, according to Emma Wainman. So, another example I took from chapter three was comparing mass marketing to differentiated marketing. And, differentiated marketing is selling to different groups by offering unique product to each, whereas mass marketing is a much more broad, by offering the same product to the entire market. And I think this is a great example of past versus present, because it is a lot less common for one product to be sold to smaller groups versus selling one product to all. So today we see a lot more products that sell to differentiated groups rather than everyone. And with regards to my dad's company, they sell heating and cooling products throughout homes. So it's definitely a unique product to each groups. So um, finally, another example from chapter three is relationship selling, which may be considered an old school tactic, but still very much present. In order to maintain that customer loyalty. My dad has talked about how it's extremely important to keep that up. Not just when you're trying to sell, but also checking in on your customers. So, if according to chapter three, if we compare relationships of selling from the past to present, there are many differences. Again, technology has advanced, so has communication, collecting data. For example, one of the main reasons relationship selling exists is to boost salespeople's personal connection to their customers and clients. Without building a working relationships, customers feel like they are just a number. So, my dad definitely takes pride in making sure his customers don't feel just like a number. But however, with the shift of technology, platforms, industries, some of these techniques, selling techniques have also developed in the last few years, and some may not be as useful. But um, a source I used, according to Todd Kunzman, is that 84% of CEOs and VPs use social media to make purchasing decisions, and 80% of business decision makers prefer to get company information from a series of articles versus an advertisement. And this is something I had spoke with my dad about, just again, his company being ran by older people who, aren't up to date with, today's technology, is that he needs to get possibly a social media up and running, make his websites way more attractive. That way, when it comes to buyers, most everyone goes to the internet to look for a product that they're trying to buy, So just sales rep using social media as a part of their sales technique outsell 78% of their peers, according to everyone's social. So interacting with, social content and sharing company and third-party content on social accounts really drives a much bigger customer base. So, and it also keeps your name in front of everyone online during the sales cycle and provides a lot more value to your company's name. So, furthermore, sales management and sales leadership, I believe, will change in the future by, more specifically, if I look into how customer relationship management operates, I'm sure it will definitely continue to evolve. For example, according to Chapter 3 of our textbook, the CRM is a systematic integration of information, technology, and human resources designed to provide maximum value to customers and to obtain maximum value from customers. It uses information to meet customer needs. For example, technology can be used to match up 5 million different promotional products with 5 million individual customers. A sales management team and leadership must constantly evolve as the world does to meet the needs of a customer. In addition to, like I said earlier, maintaining customer loyalty is vital to the growth and longevity of your business. According to Angie Train, returning customers spend 67 more than new customers. And some other advantages include saving on marketing costs, sell new products, build referrals, and increase in sales and profits, because loyal customers are the core to every successful brand. And finally, diversity is essential. Salespeople typically are male, and the future sales leaders will be expected to build more diverse functions. And I can tell you, from firsthand experience, just with regard, again, to my dad's company, it is a lot of males, and it was built up by males. And I can name probably in the office today maybe 3 women who are actually in the office working. So diversity, again, definitely essential. According to Sigrid Artho, he states, "We believe that sales leaders should find it easier to attract more diverse groups into the sales function in the same way that the backgrounds and skills of people within the buying and supply chain functions are quite different from what they were a decade ago. The nature of the conversation between sales executives and buyers has changed in a more collaborative, data-driven, and solution-oriented approach is needed." So there just needs to be multiple dimensions of diversity represented, not just gender or ethnicity, but all around. So thank you so much for listening, and that is all I have.